So, I know it's been a while since I've done a video blog. I've just been so busy with school and life, and buses are still on strike. Fantastic. Um, Monday they had a meeting and tried to renegotiate, but that didn't go anywhere. But apparently tomorrow they're having another meeting. So fingers are crossed that they come to an agreement, because really this is such a huge inconvenience, especially with exams starting to come up. Like, oh my god. It's bad enough trying to make sure you get to class on time, but when it comes to exams, you kind of can't miss your exam or you're royally fucked. Like, oh my goodness. Tonight's a photography Christmas dinner. I'm not going because, well, no ride, no way of getting there. Yeah, thanks LTC. It's kind of sad because I was looking forward to going, but it's just getting a ride there and ride home, and cabbing is really out of the question because it's like about $25 just one way. So not gonna happen. Let's see. Yesterday was mini print comp. I missed it because, well, I missed the judging. Like, I submitted my pictures and all that on time, but I missed the actual judging because I had no way of getting to school yesterday. Because, yeah, well, Wednesdays I don't normally have class, so anyways, my mom was working really early that day, and she wouldn't have wanted to drive me. But yeah, the third years are so brutal with their marking, though, because like I've heard from some people who actually watched the judging, and just they were really harsh. Like, some of them were really bad. There was this one picture. The highest score was 100. Like, that was surprising to hear that one of the judges actually gave it like 100, and the lowest score was an 80. So because there was a 20-point differential, the highest judge has to defend their mark, and the lowest judge has to defend theirs. And what's really kind of funny is that the lowest scoring judge was like, well, I actually thought I was going to be on the higher end, because really there's not much, nothing really wrong like with this picture. Like, I can't think of what she could do to improve it. But it just makes you think, it's like, well, if you were thinking that, like, that this picture is really stunning and amazing, then why didn't you just give it 100 in this, like, right at the beginning? Like, oh my god. The picture ended up getting like a 95, and I mean, that is like absolutely amazing and rare for these third years to like give a mark like that. From what I hear, the average grade they were giving out was between 60 and 70. Only, I think, a few got over 80. And yeah, I think there was only one that got over 90, and that was like that 95. So I'm really worried about mine because there's actually this other girl who, for the commercial category, she submitted a picture that she had gotten 100% on in class. Like, the teacher gave her 100%. And the third years gave it a, what was it? She said, like a 50 or a 60. So, yeah, they're a little harsh. And I know one of the third year judges, she is by far the biggest bitch ever. And I don't know what it is. Like, maybe she's got a stick shoved up her ass or something. But, like, she irritates me to no end. Like, I know she's, like, supposedly a perfectionist, but come on. Get over yourself. You're still a student technically, and just because you have an extra year ahead of us does not make you all that high and mighty. Like, the one day I was in the mounting room just hanging out waiting for class, and she was there, and another third year was in there, and they were talking, and who else was in there? One of my first year friends was there as well, and they were like, I was talking to him about like print comp and like kind of what to expect and blah, blah, blah. And then they kind of start talking about print comp as well. And then they were talking about some of the pictures that are posted on the wall outside the photography area. Because every year they change the pictures up. They put other pictures from like last year's print comp, and one of my pictures got up there, which is funny because it was like the worst scoring picture I had. And she was just like, she didn't know it was my picture, but she was just pretty much ripping on it. I was like, oh my god, get over yourself. She's like, I really don't see what's like so special about it, because anybody can take that picture, you know, anyone with a point and shoot camera can get the exact same thing. And it's like, well, really? Well, I didn't say this to her, but I was like, really? That goes for like any picture. Anything you could photograph. You can get practically almost the same results with a point and shoot camera. Now you can just throw it into like, you know, Photoshop or whatever and like retouch the hell out of it. But I guarantee you, like 9 times out of 10, you can like duplicate it with a point and shoot camera. Ugh. It's really, really pissed me off. And it's like, and of course my first year friend, he didn't know that was my picture, and he was kind of agreeing with them, but I think he was just agreeing because, you know, they're third years, so they must know better, but no. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. So it is all for now. Toodles.